Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I have a very exciting video today. I'm very excited for it anyway. It's a book haul. I am on a book buying ban, but I don't care. We're just ignoring the book buying ban. Because I've not bought, I don't think I've bought a single, no I have bought books this year, but it's been new releases that have been delivered. I haven't actually gone out and done like a proper bookshop at all this year, and it's May. So for 5 months I've not bought books. And I thought it was just time to treat myself. I always said in the book buying ban, look at me justifying this, I always said as part of my book buying ban, if I want to read a book straight away I can buy it. Like, I'm not preventing myself from reading books that I want to read. As long as I'm actually going to read it, like within the next month or two, and not just have it sat on my shelves forever, then I can buy it. Like, I don't want to make reading unenjoyable. I don't want to force myself to read books that I own if I don't want to read them. But obviously I know that there will be books I own that are like hidden gems. So I am still going through and reading all my physical TBR, or at least trying to read all my physical TBR. But also I just wanted to treat myself to a few books that I'm excited about and that I really want to read. So we've got this box. It's really heavy. We've got this box. It's not as big as I thought, so I am hoping that all the books are in here. I haven't opened it yet. We're going to do like a proper unboxing. I'm just going to take the first book out of the box that I see and show you it. There are a couple of books in here that I've already read that I've been wanting physical copies of. All of this is from The Works, by the way. If you're not from the UK, or even if you are and you don't know, The Works sell books for a lot cheaper. Like, I'll show you the prices of them all as I'm showing you them. Even if you're not from the UK, because I know a lot of my viewers are in America, the dollar conversion, like, it's not that big of a difference. Like, you'll probably be able to gauge how cheap these books are. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. I'm so excited. This parcel came yesterday and I haven't even opened it. It's just been sat and I've just been looking at it wanting to just rip into it and open all these books, but I waited for this video. I'm so excited, so excited. Okay, the first one, we've got Keeping 13. I literally finished Binding 13 last night and I'm so excited that I bought this because, oh, I just want to read it. My plan for most of today, I've got a lot of stuff to do around the house. I'm going to start listening to this on audio whilst I'm tidying and cleaning, and then I'm just going to sit down all evening and read as much of this as possible. I'm so excited. I loved Binding 13, but I am so excited to get to this one after reading Binding 13. Oh, this is so exciting. The next one is another book that I haven't read but I'm very excited for, and it's Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I haven't read her backlist yet, but I love the Chestnut Springs series, so I'm very excited to go into another little cowboy romance. I also love the cover of this. It's a very nice cover. So yeah, another one that I'm so excited for. The next one is one that I have read, and I read it on Kindle and I wanted a physical copy, and it's done and dusted. I was hoping they would have the second one, but they didn't. Oh, I've not told you the prices. I'll go back and tell you in a sec. I was hoping they would have the second one as well, but they didn't. So I just thought, well, I'll just get the first one for now, and then when they get the second one, I can buy that. But I just love the spine of this. I think it's got a really nice spine. I think it'll look really nice on the shelves. The cover is cute as well. So this one was £3. That's probably what, like $5 US, 4 or $5 US, like for a brand new book, like brand new. It's insane. This one was £6 because it's like a newer release and it's more popular, but still £6 for a book. I still think that's cheap. This was supposed to be like a tenner and it was £6. And then this one was £5, and again, it's a very big book. This should have been £10.99 and it was £5. I'm hoping they get the rest of the Boys of Torment series at The Works. I was going to order them on Amazon for this video, but they're so expensive on Amazon, so I'm just holding out hope that they get the rest of them for £5 as well. So yeah, £5, £6, £3. The next one is another book that I haven't read that I'm very excited about, and it is The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson. I'm not 100% sure, because it's got a lot of spice in it from what I've heard, and I don't mind spice, but I do get bored of it if there's too much of it in a book. But at least I'm going into it knowing that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm under no illusions that this is a deep emotional connection kind of romance. It's also like Omegaverse, is that what it's called? Like, similar to Bride by Ellie Hazelwood. I think, are they both werewolves, just him? I don't know. One of them is a werewolf, a shifter, whatever that means. So yeah, I loved Bride, so I'm very excited to read this one. This is one that I think I will get to, like, really quite soon. And I think this one was £3.50, I think. I'm pretty sure it was. The next one The cover is bent, which is irritating because I mainly bought this one because I love the cover. I have already read it, but I don't buy every book that I read. A, I loved this book, and B, I just really love the cover. And it is Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. You can see that it's been bent. I'm not too bothered. I think this one was £6 as well. And I just love the cover, and I also love this book. I love the couple. I'm so excited for the rest of this series, and I just wanted to own this and have it on my shelf so I can look at it and remember how much I love it. A romance, a contemporary romance between two people that have known each other like their entire lives, and they don't get on. They constantly argue. They're like family friends. Their families are very close, and they constantly argue. They're like rivals. They were rivals, I think, at school or in college or something, and they both work in the kind of proper, not work necessarily, I can't remember what her job is. I think she does work in property, doesn't she design? I think she's like a interior designer who designs her own like lines of furniture, I think. I've read this a while ago. And he buys and flips houses, essentially, and they end up working together, which is interesting because they don't get on. And it's just such a good book. I loved it so much. I don't love Lauren Asher's other books. I like the Dreamland Billionaire series. Personally, I don't really like, what's it called? The F1 one that she did. Yeah, I don't really like that. This is in a league of its own in terms of Lauren Asher books. This one was so good, so yeah, I really wanted a physical copy of it. The next one is one that I haven't read that I am very excited about. Powerful by Lauren Roberts. I read Powerless last month. I've owned it for months, but I've been holding out because I didn't want to read it and then be left with nothing else in the series to go to. And the novella is out. The next full-length book isn't out until July, but they had the novella at the works. I think it was like, was it £5? It was either £5 or less, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it smells weird. Anyway, £5 or less. And this is a novella following a side character from Powerless, the best friend of the main female main character. Main female main character, didn't need to say main twice. Anyway, novella about a side character from the first book. Very excited. We'll probably read this soon. Obviously I will read it before the next book comes out in July. The next book, we've got two hardbacks now that are stuck in the rubber bands. Bear with me. So we've got two hardbacks. The first one is Funny Story by Emily Henry. Again, I only read Happy Place last month. It's another one that, sorry, my foot's gone numb, I need to readjust. I only read Happy Place last month. It's another book that I've owned. I bought it when it came out, but didn't read it because I just don't like being left with no books from my favourite authors. And I wouldn't say Emily Henry is like up there, but obviously her books are very, very hyped. And I just always kind of like to have one that I can read, but I will probably just delve into this one and read it quite soon. I didn't love Happy Place. It's kind of burst my Emily Henry bubble a little bit, but I'm still very excited for this. I still like enough Emily Henry books. I have a lot of hope that I will like this one and click with it a bit more than I did with Happy Place. I also quite like the covers. I think I definitely prefer the US Emily Henry covers. I think they are nicer. But I do quite like the colour scheme of this one. It's quite cute. And then the next hardback we've got is The Prisoner's Throne by Holly Black. This is the second one in the duology, The Stolen Heir following Oak. I didn't like The Stolen Heir at all. I gave it like 2 stars. It took me forever to read, even though it's on paper a quick read. But because of how that book ended, basically in fantasy books I don't like journeys. I don't like it when they spend the whole book on a journey. Obviously I don't mind them going from place to place, like build the world, travel around, absolutely. But they spent the whole book just walking through a mossy forest. I was bored. That's an exaggeration, not literally the whole book, but they were on the move the whole book. They didn't stay anywhere for very long. We didn't really establish any kind of world building. Whereas with this one, because of how that one ended, obviously I won't spoil anything, I think I get the impression they might actually stay somewhere for a bit in this book. So hopefully that is the case. And hopefully I like this one a bit more because I am obsessed with the Cruel Prince trilogy. It is up there with one of my favourite fantasy series of all time. So I really want to like this duology because it's obviously in the same world with the same kind of, it's following side characters from the Cruel Prince trilogy. And I really hope that I like this one. I hope it redeems the duology for me. So I am nervous. I probably won't get to this one too quickly because, again, I am a bit like, will I like it, will I not? But I wanted to get it whilst they had it. I think these were £8.50 each, the hardbacks, which is not bad at all. You usually pay more than that for a paperback, so I just thought while they've got it at the works and it's cheap, and I've got The Stolen Heir in hardback, so I didn't want to leave this too long and then not be able to get a hardback of it because I wanted them to match. So yeah, probably not one I'll get to like immediately, but I am still very excited for it. And then we've now got 5 books, but like all together. I was going to buy more than this, by the way. I had a lot more in my basket, but I had to be restrained because at the end of the day I am on a book buying ban. Clearly I'm not, because I bought books, but I had to be quite restrained. Probably expect another haul, to be honest, in the next couple of months. Once payday hits, I'll probably do another one. But for this one we've got 5 books left, but they all kind of go together and they are very exciting. ACOTAR by Sarah J Maas. I have read this. I've read the whole series. The only books left I have by Sarah J Maas that I haven't read are the Tandem Read and Kingdom of Ash in the Throne of Glass series. I've read all of Crescent City and I've read this. Yes, I've read her books in a weird order, whatever. But I never owned these in physical copies. I owned the first one because I found it in a charity shop. But I never owned all of them because I listened to them on audio. But I love this series. My Sarah J Maas shelf is looking empty and desolate, and I really just wanted this series to put up there just to display and have it looking all cute. But yeah, I was so excited that I finally got my hands on these. They were £35 for the 5, so what does that make them each? I don't know. It's not like the cheapest, I don't think, but this box set is usually about £50, which makes these like £10 each, which doesn't make sense because you can buy them for less than that individually. But I thought £35 in a little box set was quite good. So yeah, I'm so excited to finally own those ones. They had Throne of Glass as well, but I'm not loving the Throne of Glass series. I don't want to get into it because I know everyone will hate me. I get why people love it and I like it, but I didn't want to jump straight in and buy them all and then what if I don't end up liking the last few books. But if I end up liking the last few books, I will probably go back on and order the Throne of Glass series to complete the collection of Sarah J Maas books. But yeah, I'm so happy that I have finally got ACOTAR. I don't necessarily know where I'm going to put all these books, to be frank. I have no space, just none at all. So they might just have to sit in a pile. I've already got piles of books on the floor because I can't fit them on the shelves. But anyway, I'm very pleased. This has made me very happy that I finally got my hands on some of these books that I've been wanting to read for a while. So, do I have space for them? No, but am I very pleased? I absolutely am. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was a short one. I kind of rattled through them because I was just so excited. And honestly, I didn't get like a massive amount, but I had to restrain myself because I am technically on a book buy ban. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!